Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Gentlemen, this is a tutorial on what to expect during tomorrow's ICT practical exams. Alright, once you're upstairs in the computer lab, you're gonna find a folder on the desktop that says ICT practical exams 2022-2023. Alright, now open that folder. In that folder, you're gonna find the database file you're gonna be working on. Here is a sample of the question paper. Okay, it has 5 questions, 2 warm-up questions and 2 practical questions. Alright, for the warm-up questions, question 1, write a validation rule so that only numbers between 9 and 15 inclusive can be entered. A validation rule is just a method of checking that only valid data are entered into a database. So how do we do that? Using access, just say between 9 and 15. What this means is any number that's not between 9 and 15 would not be accepted. It's very easy nowadays. Okay, you don't need to enter operators like less than, greater than or equals to 9 and less than or equals to 15. No, just between 9 and 15. Alright, the second question is to write suitable validation text for this rule. A validation text is the error message a user gets when they enter an invalid data. So a validation text for this rule could be something like, please enter a number between 9 and 15. So this warns the user. If a user enters 8, 8 is not between 9 and 15, or 16, he gets a message that says, please enter a number between 9 and 15. Alright, that's it for the warm-up questions. Now let's go to the practical tasks. Alright, there are 3 practical tasks, question 3, 4, and 5. Alright, open the student database file into your database software, which would be Microsoft Access. All the tests are marked out of 100. Open the math table in design view and apply suitable validation rule for the following fields: first term test, second term test, and third term test. So let's go to our database. This is what we have, right? Once you open your database file, you're gonna go to tables, the math table, double click on this. It's gonna open this table. So what you want to do here is go to design view, go to views, design view. Here you have the first term, second term, and the third term fields. So you're going to be working with these 3 fields. Alright, let's go to first term. Once you click on first term test, this is what you need to do. You only need to change the validation rule and the validation text. So this is a test score out of 100. So a student can always score between 0 and 100. So all you gotta do is just write between 0 and 100. That's it. And the validation text is a text that warns a user if they enter a number that is not between 0 and 100. So it says, please insert a number between 0 and 100. So you do the same for the second term and the third term. Alright, so just copy and paste. First term, validation rule between 0 and 100. Control C, copy. Go to the second term, validation rule, paste. Go to the third term, validation rule, Control V, paste. So go back to the first term and copy the validation text. Alright, Control C. Go to second term, validation text, paste it. And go to the third term, validation text, paste it there. So you've got the same thing for first, validation rule, and validation text. Second term, same thing, and third term, you've got the same thing. Alright, let's go back to our question paper. Alright, provide a suitable validation text to warn the user if the rules are broken. So we've done that, right? This is the validation text. Please enter a number between 0 and 100. Alright, now take screenshot of the fields in design view to show the rules and paste them in a document named evidence1. So here you have to open Microsoft Word and create an evidence document. Take note of this. At the end of this practical test, I'm going to be looking at the evidence document, not the database file. So let's go to Microsoft Word, open a Microsoft Word document, a fresh document. Open it, and alright, so this is Microsoft Word, right? So what do we do here? We just go back to our database, okay? Select any of the terms, first term, take a screenshot of this. Shift Windows S. Okay, the reason why I'm using Shift Windows S, it allows you to take screenshots of specific area. Okay, so this is, I just need to show the evidence, okay, of validation rule and text. So I've taken a screenshot of this part of the screen. So I'm gonna go to the Word document and paste it. Control V. Okay, once you're here, alright, just press Control V. You've pasted your screenshot into your Word document, which you're gonna rename to evidence 1. Alright, so here it is. This is what I'm gonna check at the end of the exam. So I wanna see this screenshot in the Microsoft Word document. Okay, I want to see the validation rule, okay, and the validation text. Alright, let's move on to the next question. So we are gonna name this document evidence 1. So let's go back to our Word document. We go to File, okay, then save as. Alright, you want to save it in the same document as the database. So ICT practical exams 2022-2023. Okay, okay, now you want to call this what? You want to call this evidence 1. Alright, and you save it, evidence 1. So your evidence document is ready. Alright, let's move on to the next task. Take screenshot of the error message when incorrect data is entered and paste it into evidence 1. So now we're gonna go back to our database file, we're gonna go, alright, let's save this. First you save, click on the save button here, top left corner. Yes, you wanna save it. Alright, then let's switch to what? Data sheet view. Here we're gonna try to generate an error message. So let's go to one of the fields here, first, second, or third term, and try to change this to an invalid data. So let me change this to -1. So this should generate an error message. See, it says please insert a number between 0 and 100. So -1 is not between 0 and 100. So take a screenshot of this error message. Shift Windows S. Alright, go to your evidence document. Remember, evidence document, and paste it there. Control V, paste. So now you have two screenshots, right? The first one shows validation rule and validation text in design view. The second screenshot is that of an error message when someone enters a number that's not between 0 and 100. Alright, so let's go to the next task. The next thing for you to do is to save your database as ICT underscore practical underscore name, your name. So let's go back to our database. Go to the database. Alright, let's get rid of this error message. Let's enter a valid number here. For example, 50. So you want to save this. Click on save at the top left corner of the screen. Alright, you want to go to file, you're gonna save this document, save as. We're doing this because we're trying to rename this document to ICT underscore practicals underscore name, your name. So click on what database here, save as, yes. All right, so you want to make sure you save it in the same folder, right? In the same folder, ICT practical exams 2023-2024. So just rename this to what? ICT underscore practical, okay, underscore your name. My name is Omar, so I'll say Omar. Just save it. All right, that's it for the two warm-up questions 1 and 2 and the first practical task question 3. So I'm gonna stop this video and I will make another video on how you go about answering question 4 and 5.